What's up with this? Well, it's going to happen, I hope. So yes, last Tuesday, it was actually a good day. It took us a little bit more time and we found some more, well, things I need to order and need to install before we can start it. So the parts are ordered. It's mainly, again, more electrical parts that we needed because the Audi has a lot of parts to figure out what's missing and to get everything on the go to start it. But last Tuesday we had a voltage on the starter cables when we flipped the starter switch. So we're getting close now. Couple of things to do. Okay, one of the things is gasoline. And of course, that meant another module to install that will switch on the pump. But I'm just going to try if it will run with the original pump. I don't think it will have enough power, but I think maybe we can at least let it flip on. Let's see, not sure, because when we read on the computer of the Volkswagen or on the Audi computers, it says a low pressure pump is in the tank. Not sure how much pressure it is, so if anybody knows what to do or which pump or what stuff we can use to put in the original tank and let this run, hit me up in the comments, let me know if you can help me out. What's a good solution for this? I had hoped I can switch out another pump inside the tank, that we can only make a new pump, a little pump in the tank, or we need to add another extra pump unit, and maybe with an extra little tank to get enough fuel, but let's see. Then of course some cables missing. I've shown you in the last episode that cables will turn up hopefully this week, so we can make that cable in, get the tank under. But of course, if I want to make the tank under, it was in the very first episode that we took all the parts out that were just thrown in the car, and this is actually all the stuff that I've got with the Rallye. I even don't know if I have anything to mount the tank. So we need to figure that out, if there's something to mount the tank, or that we need to find that stuff as well. Crap, I forgot about that. That's what all the Frankenstein stuff I always get into the shop. I need to figure everything out and then work from there. So every day and every time it's a new challenge on if I have all the parts. So let's see. Okay, in this episode, get the tank under, check if we get power on the tank, check if we can work with this tank setup for the first run, get some extra electrical lines in, and then hopefully we can switch over and let the Rallye run for a couple of seconds, and then we know for sure we can work our way forward with the electronics. And I've got lots more to do, but let's see how far we can come. Oh, and some new shop improvement. It's an oldie, which I had laying around. I put the computer next to the side that we're rebuilding the cars, because now we can get all the electrical schedules, all the mounting parts on the computer next to a car, so we can work way faster and easier, that we don't have to walk upstairs constantly. So let's get this computer on the run. Well, of course we need brackets. These are all the tank parts that I got, including the tank. And this is why everything is taking freaking forever. I'm always in the hunt and search for parts. So again, we need, well, to make something for now that it will hang on. I think I will use some ropes or some stuff to hang it under for a bit so we can make a test. But of course, we need to find some original Rallye or country beams to mount the tank. So, one day we scrap something off the list and now we add some stuff to the list again. Okay, so tank straps ordered. If you find them, you need to be quick. So, got those ordered from stainless steel. Kinda handy, they reproduced them. I cannot do it for that kind of money that they were online. So, we can go on with the tank. Probably, let's go check how to mount it for a while. Check all the pumps that are under and check what we can do with the gasoline lines for now, so that we can make a first step and measure if we can get some power on the pumps. Let's go. Well, okay, fuel pump stuff. Okay, that's some lines now off to check if we can get some power on it, and then we go off to the Rallye and see if we can get some power on the fuel pump from the Rallye, from the Audi wiring loom. And then we can do some little tests if the pump's still working from this one or it's stuck or not. So I got schedules out again. So let's read what lines we need, how we get the power on the pump. Let's check some here and there and then see from there. Well, it keeps being difficult to find everything that what I got. On the schematics, I've got the fuel pump inside the tank, but this one has got an extra fuel pump. So I'm not sure yet from where that is send it on. Is it going on at the same time with the fuel pump inside the tank? So the only thing for me now is to check the wiring loom, how that's working, because on the schematics it's not on there yet on what I have. I filled in the chassis number, but the program that I've got does not have my chassis number. Getting the feel of all this Volkswagen stuff. I figured out real quickie which number it is on the fuses, so we can check M2. Yes, so M2 fuel pumps power, M1 fuel pumps ground. So that means it's all figured out yet. Just put some power on and let's go. Let's see if it will go turning or not. I don't care. Not making sound. Looks like it's stuck. Damn you. This is the original loom. Well, for my workflow this is looking a little bit like a mess, but I'm starting to know my way around in all this wiring loom, so this is just an easy, quick mock-up to see and to test some stuff. Now on to check the A3 wiring loom on how that is controlling the fuel pump. Reacting on something, but let's not know what it needs to do. So okay, the original Rallye pump is not working anymore, only the small one that's in the tank, that's working. Then off to the control module that's not sending any signals or a signal that I can measure, as you've seen. So we're stuck a little bit on that. We decided to buy an original fuel pump that we can work from there. Couple of things on those, then we should have enough pressure and we should have all the readings on the dashboard. So we are going to see if we can work something with that. We bought a second-hand one that's on its way. So a little bit stuck on the gas flow to start the engine. This feels like a little bit of a dead end episode with all dead ends still so far. Hopefully some parts will get in soon that we can do some cool stuff. I've not built anything yet. Then another problem that we still need to address is the transfer case, because that's one that's really rare. Not sure how that is all going, but to be better to buy some cheap parts to build from 2.1, we need another transfer case. This is not such a good idea to do with one person, I can tell you that. Okay, so now that's finally out. So this is the Audi RS3 connection and we need to go to that connection. So when I'm right, we're going to need the transfer case from an Audi TT RS, because that has this drive shaft connection and we already made new axles which fit on that one. This was fast. Look what we have got. We have got a fuel pump. And I'm getting better in reading the schedules, so listen to this. Okay, people. Another step closer. Maybe we can put it in a bucket with some gasoline in, and then it should work. Okay, that noisy sound, that was the gas pump, and you can see the 12 volt of the starter relay is flipping on. Okay, now we're officially in the idiot mode, or well, something like that. No plan in this dead end game for this week goes like I wanted it. Well, we've got some pumping, we've got some starter things that's going on. But of course I want to know which connection this transfer case is. I've got this one that's way different. So now I know which transfer case I want and we need. But on the other hand, in this episode, I would like to try and start the engine. Of course, we need to fill some oil in the gearbox then, and in the engine. That means transfer case needs to go back in. Ah, fuck it. Fuck you. The heck of it. But I still don't like it. Okay, so I have no idea how this all is. Of course, we don't want to run the engine without fluid in, and I think it will all be drained. The plug doesn't look that it's been loose, but yeah, it's not sure how to check it actually. Let's drain it then, I guess. Then we know for sure, because I don't want to start it without any risks. Actually, a little stupid again. That's why I'm not a mechanic. I actually should have put the drain open, fluid coming out, put the drain back in. Then we knew that there was still fluid in. Well, that went surprisingly well. Couple of things learned in this episode. So we could have checked the DSG oil when putting out the plug. If then there's oil coming out, the DSG is filled and you need to close it real quick again. But on the other hand, I didn't want to take any risk, so new oil in, so there won't be happening anything with that. And another thing, we can switch out a transfer case without oil getting out of the gearbox. So that's another thing learned. So kinda goodish. And I learned how to fill a DSG gearbox. So that's the thing, you need to fill it from below. You got special equipment for it, you got cheap equipment for it. I borrowed one from the local garage, so this went really quick and really good. We're good to go on this. So now get some oil in the engine, and then we should be ready for the next step. Freaking bone dry. Nothing on here anymore. So let's get some on that. Oh, fuck you. Good. Time to party. Read my lips. Time to party. Read my lips. Time to party. Read my lips. Let's party. Okay, oil, gearbox, check. So, on to the next. We've got more cables. Damn you, that's a heavy one. I've got the original Audi RS3 starter motor cable. Damn you. Look how huge this thing is. It's freaking crazy. Well, I guess that's what we need then. It's so freaking thick. Holy cow. Let's get this in. And then get some shizzle manizzle on the gasoline pump. And then let's see what will happen. So with the cable coming in, I also ordered this one, the fuse box from the rear, so we can nicely mount all. Well, this crazy mess for now, and now we're going to start. I want just to write down all the risks, no risks. So we got everything as original as possible. This is another step that we came on to, because there are fuses here and they're not for nothing. So that's the next step. We're going to let out the pyro fuse, connect it directly, because we don't need a pyro fuse in an old Mark II. But the rest is perfect for this. You want this? Almost ready. I'm not sure if it will start without the pump on it, and I don't want to let the pump run dry for a long bit. But on the other hand, I want to get some startups so the oil can go up in the engine before it will run. So it will be good to start it without gasoline. We'll just take a first look if it will spin around for a bit. Let's see put this one on and just see. Sounds with a lot of noise. Okay, that's dead. That's not good. Uh-oh. Not good. Well, that is a little bit of an issue. I have no idea what's wrong now. I've called people, but everybody agrees with me. I did nothing wrong for as far as I can find, but it's not working anymore. I got 2.7 volt when I put any module in, so it seems like all the modules are wrong or there's something bad, but I have no idea. There's no blown fuses, what I can find. There's no bad connection. There's no shortage in any looms or in any wiring, so I have no idea now what's happening. I need to do some homework on this to get this fixed and up and running again. If anybody knows some tips on what can be wrong or what we did wrong, I don't know. So that's it for this episode, people. I'm really sorry. Go watch the next episode on the Rallye to see if we can solve all these problems. Thank you again for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel and see you in the next episode.